Hey y'all, welcome back to the kitchen for another episode of What's Cooking with the Bear. Today, we're going to make meatloaf. One of my favorites. Of course, everything I cook is my favorite, but that's why I cook it. Hopefully it'll be one of you guys' favorites too. And to get it out of the way, right off the bat, what's on the menu for the beverage of the day is the big old mug root beer. We got the big dog, big old OG 40 ouncer, you know. Got to keep hydrated. So, y'all sit back. I got my favorite beverage. Get your favorite beverage. We'll get over here and get to cooking. So, bring y'all right back. Alright, y'all. We're going to start out here by mixing up the coating, the sauce, because you need a little bit of it to put inside the meatloaf. So what we want to do now is we're going to start out here with 1 cup of ketchup. Now I know a lot of people like barbecue sauce on their meatloafs and stuff, but I rather enjoy this. It actually has a really good flavor to it. So get that in there, and I'm going to use my fingers to get the stuff out. They're clean. I washed them. I'm eating it. Don't yell at me, please. Alright, got that. Now, next thing I'm going to put in here is 2 teaspoons of 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. So this is a 1 teaspoon type deal. There's 1. There's 2. Alright. Now we need this is half a tablespoon of yellow mustard. And I'm just going to squirt some in because I like it that way. And I can't find my half tablespoon measuring cup or measuring spoon. So next thing is honey. Yes, honey, honey, honey. And we're going to use a 1/4 cup of honey. So get that measured up. Ain't that a cute little bear? Get that all dripped down in there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And again, I'm going to use my finger because I'm eating it and I'm cooking it. Get as much of that out as you can. Now we need 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And I seem to have misplaced my onion powder. Ah, there it is. Woo-hoo. So. And it would be easier to take the top off, but I think you guys got anything better to do. Alright. There we go. That's all the ingredients for the sauce. And get my little whiskey whisk here. Get that all mixed up in there. Get the sides. You guys still see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. There's the sauce for it. I'm going to set that off to the side, and I'm going to gather the stuff for the rest of the actual meatloaf itself, and we'll bring you all back. Alright, y'all. I'm ready to mix up the meatloaf itself. I'm going to start out with about 2.5 pounds of really lean ground beef, and then we're going to add 3 eggs. Try not to get any shells in there. we got our 3 eggs in there. Now the next ingredient is stuffing mix. You can use stovetop, you can use store brand, you can use whatever brand you want. This is just what they happen to have. So, but you want to get the stuff that you know, already has the seasoning and stuff in it. And then we also, well, first we're going to mix this stuff up, and then after we get this all mixed up, we'll add 1/3 a cup of our topping, about 1/3 cup, a little more, a little less, whatever. But we're going to get that all mixed up. But I'm going to mix this up off camera, and we'll bring you all back. Alright, y'all, got that all mixed up in there, and then, like I said, about 1/3 of a cup, the topping there. I'm going to put a little bit more in, just because I like to have it inside. So, got that. I'm going to mix that up, and of course, you know, use your phalanges. You know, ain't nothing wrong with them. Wash them. You know, get in there, fill your food. So, just roll it up in. Squeezed in between your fingers and everything. Get that mixed in there really well. Roll it over a few times. Just keep mixing it. Just keep mixing it. So, alright. There we got it. Alright. I'm going to wash my hands. We're going to get a pan. We're going to put it in the pan. And we're going to throw it in the oven. So we'll bring y'all right back. Alright, y'all. Got my hands all cleaned up. Now, we're going to grab a pan. You guys probably think I'm going to use this pan. No. Y'all know me better than that. You know, we got something special here. What we're going to do, we're going to use a bump cake pan. Don't laugh. It works awesome. And it makes a neat presentation. But take your pan, spray it down with some non-stick cooking spray. Of your choice, of course. And then take your meatloaf, kind of drop it in there. Kind of pack it down in. Keep putting it in around the edges there. Won't have no high spots or thick or low spots. Just keep moving it around. Pat it down, pat it down. Pat it down around the outside edges. Get it all nice and flat down in there. Make sure you, like I said, do around the edges there. Don't let it creep up the edges because it'll get burnt. Which ain't a bad thing, but I mean, you know, you're trying to impress some people. So, alright. There's that. Yep, I need to wipe my hands off here again. And I need to find a spoon. Got me a spoon. We're going to take this here, the topping that we made. We're going to dump that in there. All over the nice top of that. Get our spoon, get all that goodness out of that bowl. Get it all over there. And then you're going to ice your cake. Because, you know, this isn't a bundt cake pan, so act like you're icing a cake. Alright. There we go. Look at that. That looks good enough to eat right there like that. Doesn't it? Alright. There we have it. Now, I like to let this rest, sit for a little bit. Usually what I do is I do it while I'm preheating my oven. You want to bake this at 350 and you'll bake it for roughly 30 to 45 minutes. Use a thermometer, get the inside 165, 170, somewhere right in there. But I'm going to preheat the oven. We're going to get this thing thrown in there, and I'm going to mix up some potatoes. And when it's done baking, we'll bring you all back, and we'll have some meatloaf and mashed potatoes. So stick around. Alright, y'all, while our meaty loaf is cooking, I'm going to mix up some instant mashed potatoes. I know I'm going to get a lot of crap for that, but you know, these are the ones I like. They're fairly easy. 2 cups of water on the boil. When that comes to a boil, you just take it off the heat, mix them up, and enjoy them. So give me a couple seconds here, let this water get boiling, and then we'll bring you back when we mix them up. Alright, y'all, got my water boiling. There it be. Dump our taters in. Get your spatula and just mix them up. It's kind of hard to do off to the side. You guys are right in the center. But there we go. Instant loaded mashed potatoes. Gotta love them. I do. So, alright, y'all. There's the mashed potatoes. They're ready to go. I'm gonna let them sit. We'll fluff them up with a fork when we go to eat. But there you got it. Mashed potatoes. And if I didn't mention it in the last segment when we were mixing up the meatloaf and putting it in the pan, you bake it at 350 for 30 to 45 minutes, or until the internal temperature's 165, 170-ish. That's what I like to take it to. But cover it with foil and then put it in the oven, center of the oven. So there's that. Like I said, we're going to let that sit. We got about 12, 13 minutes left so we can check that meatloaf, and we'll bring you back when we get checking it. Alright, y'all, just pulled this out of the oven. Peel this back. I'm going to do a little temperature check on it. See where we're at here. We're right about 100 degrees, so 60 more to go. I'm going to leave the aluminum foil off, pop her back in there for about another 15-20 minutes, and we'll check her again, y'all. Alright, y'all, I just got this out of the oven. It took about 50 minutes. My oven must be a little off. This is a kind of a newer stove and oven for me. So, and we're up to 165 there. Almost 170. So, we're going to be plenty done. Yeah, 165 over there. Almost 170 over there. So, yeah, she's done. I'm going to let this rest for a couple minutes, and then we're going to slice it up and plate it up, and we'll give you a look to see what it looks like after it's all cooked up. Alright, guys, there you have it. My no loaf meatloaf. So we're going to get just want to give you guys a look to see what it looks like all plated up there. So we'll get the camera turned around and we'll get to eating this. Alright, y'all, got my plate of no loaf meatloaf, the good stuff. Got my mug root beer. We're going to have a taste of this. Get a little bit of that meatloaf, a little bit of them mashed potatoes. awesome as always. You know, the spices from the stuffing, mixing in there along with the ketchup and the mustard and the garlic powder and Worcestershire sauce. You know, goes great with those fully loaded mashed potatoes. Some good stuff there. So, all right, y'all, need a drink. All right, sorry about that. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that one. Hope you're gonna try it. If you do, please leave me a comment. Let me know that you did try it, you did like it. Let me know if you tried it and you didn't like it. You know, or if you got another recipe, email is on my homepage. Send me an email. You know, give me your recipe. We'll give that one a try. I'm always up to try new things. You know, or if you have any recipe that you want me to try, you know, send it off in an email to me. We'll definitely give her a try. So there you have it, guys, gals, guys and gals. Not just guys, but you know, guys, get in the kitchen and cook. You know, don't make the old lady do that shit. You know, get out there and, you know, show her some appreciation. Cook her a nice meal. These meals are easy. You know, get out there and do it. Jeez, don't be lazy. Anyways, I digress. Thank you for watching. We're gonna catch you all in the next one. Don't forget about my Sunday live stream, Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Come on in. We talk about a little bit of everything, from cooking, repairs, tractors, you know, everything. We talk about it all. So, appreciate y'all. Remember, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, you know, share it out if you can. Catch you all on the next one. And, as always, bon appetit.